I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail heroic. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to kiss your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Important news are new pieces.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look, these 3 words written larger than the rest. A special pride never written before. Or since tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello, world. It's Birdo Prey 5, and man, am I in pain. It would appear why I wasn't feeling so great during bed life. I had a kidney stone traveling down from my kidney to that area where it causes pain. If I had to guess right now, part of it is still stuck between the kidney and the bladder, and some part of it is between the bladder and the exit. Last time just to spare, some, but last time I urinated, it did get a little bit better, but now you feel it, or you don't. Don't get me wrong, you don't want to feel it anywhere, but now I'm feeling it in 2 spots. And since I've passed many kidney stones in my life, I would say that it's probably broke, and part still has to pass to the bladder, and then the next time I urinate good, I will hopefully pass the piece that is much closer to the exit. What did you say, Mama Prey? Yeah, they did see stones in each kidney when I was in the hospital in May. But, they weren't bothering me, so there wasn't anything to worry about. I guess they decided to move. I guess I just got lucky. Rock Solid says, you okay? To be honest, Rock Solid, I've been a lot better. Bradley Briggs says, Zup, y'all, Zup, Bradley. It makes me feel better to complain. So thank you for being an audience. John Araki says 2, and it's not even Tuesday. Yeah, well, this was not the stream I wanted to have. And thank you so much, John Araki, for your super chat. I see it. It came through. So for that, we will give you guys what you come here for. thank you again, John Araki. Jeff Franklin says, hey, Bert, hope you're okay. Jeff, I've been worse. But, man, this has been a tough last couple hours. It's been a tough last couple hours, let me tell you. Not Ryan Johnson says, what's going on, Bird? You okay? Just kidney stones. I've had to deal with them before, but to be frank, not this bad, not in a long time. I did put in the link. If anyone wants to come up to the panel, please do. If you don't see the link, please let me know. But you should see the link. It didn't come back as an error. If anyone wants to come up and talk. Rock Solid wants Dear Bops. There weren't even any Dear Bops when I left before Rock Solid. What happened? How did we jump all the way down there? We jumped over a ton of things. There it was. Dear Bops. Yeah, sorry. No Dear Bops. Stones, ouch. Yeah, Resolute. Passed more than my fair share. Couple got stuck, but the vast majority of them did pass on their own, so I'm not too worried about it yet. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio, Bert O'Prey. And Chad, thank you, Mike Richards. And Jeff Franklin says, greetings to Mike Richards. And Moxley fan says, hello, Moxley fan. And Moxley fan says, hello to Gary. And you might hear the noise. Yes, I have the oxygen on. Josh says, Bert O'Prey, yeah, kidney stone is no laughing matter. Tell me. You tell me. And Jeff Franklin says, oh no, Bert, I'm sorry. It just, talking to you guys makes it a bit easier. It really does. And John Araki, thank you again for that super chat. Rock Solid says, Bert O'Prey, you going to the hospital. Not if I can avoid it, Rock Solid. I've passed many a stones at home. To be honest, the hospital, they'll give me a CAT scan, of which I've had too many. Then they'll decide if it's stuck or not. And if it's stuck, then they're going to want to do terrible, awful things to me. But if it's not stuck, they'll just say, well, go home and drink a lot of water. They might give me a several-day prescription of a painkiller, but if I take that painkiller, I will get so constipated, I will have a secondary problem. So it's quite, I'd certainly want to avoid going to the hospital, not to mention all the other problems with going to the hospital, including what to do with Sassy, Mom O'Prey having to not sleep, and they'll have to fight to let Mom O'Prey in, and all those kinds of things. Bradley Briggs is weird how it's called a stone when it feels like a boulder. Oh, it does. It does. Rockstar says hello to Sean. And thank you again, John Araki. Mike Richards says, I've had 2 or 3 tiny kidney stones that weren't terrible, but a couple of years ago I had a kidney bleed, and that was agony. Well, to be honest, my stones usually, if it's not the kidney, it's the, what's it called? I forget the name of the tube that goes between the kidney and the bladder, but that usually cuts up and bleeds. The urethra is the last part. That's from the bladder to the tip of the exit. That's your urethra. I don't know what it's called between the kidney and the bladder. Yeah. Hank Hill's narrow urethra. That's the exit. Sometimes they say the smaller kidney stones hurt the most. I don't know about that, but I've heard more than one person claim that. John Aragi says, breaking news, Kurdistani assassination attempt on Karoga leader thwarted by quick thinking Beagle. Well, I don't know if this is what the thwarted attempt looks like. I'm surprised. And we got somebody. I don't Hello, Tim's failing at model building.
I changed that. I thought I did. Well, let's just fix it.
And Ensign Ricky.
Yeah.
Hey, Ensign Ricky.
What's going down?
Don't usually see you on the night stream.
Well, I was gonna Sith's supposed to do a stream in like an hour or so.
Who's gonna do a stream?
Sith Lord.
Oh.
He does a Monday night stream, and I just found out that he started doing it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I feel bad for you, Bird, because my daughter just had a kidney stone. She wasn't too happy. She did pass it, though.
She didn't pass it.
She did.
She did. Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Of course, my mom thought it was COVID because she got bad information from her. Somebody that fixed their deck. I was like, Mom, don't listen to that. Go to the CDC and look up the freaking symptoms.
Right.
Like, bleeding stool is not in the symptoms.
Bleeding stool is not in the symptoms of kidney stones either.
Ouch.
Yeah, but apparently that's what she had, though. And that was the thing that was. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ouch.
I heard about it secondhand. My daughter doesn't live with me anymore, so.
Well, I'm sorry. All the same. Sorry to hear about it.
Oh yeah, it's.
Yeah,
I was failing at model building the other day.
John Araki says, Jaloja, I wish I could. John, I wish I could. I Jaloja'd several times. Every time you Jaloja, it kind of changes everything.
Huh.
I kind of got the feeling.
Did you try the Dragon Ball Z method? Just kind of, maybe it might work. I don't know.
No, I never heard of that.
He wants you to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Rock says it was a real wicked pissa. I guess it was. I probably next time I go, I'm expecting at least part of the stone will hopefully come out. Mike Richards says, Jeff Franklin, greetings, Professor Brainy Specs. Bradley Briggs says, you have the voice of a man whose balls are in a vice. It's something like that.
Thank you, sir. I don't know what to say to that.
Jeff Franklin says, Mike Richards, greeting from San Angelo. And for Yosef from the past. Yeah, Yosef is probably in bed and sleeping. John Street says, Vertebrae, if we have to put off DS9 Tuesday on hold until next week, do it, Bird. We might have to, Josh Street. We may have to. I don't know what's going to be over the next few hours. I hope things get better, but
how long does it usually take to pass something like that? I mean,
I've had some pass in a few hours, and I've had some take 3-4 days, and then there have been a couple ones I had to go to the hospital for because it just weren't going to pass.
I've never had it happen, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's most I'd say I'd say most used to pass pretty quick. From the time I fell to the time I passed was a few hours. Some passed mighty quick. I
You
mean,
don't
there
drink a
were
lot of
some.
Gatorade or anything, do you?
Yeah, I've never had any such problem. Thank God.
No, not a lot of Gatorade.
My friend used to drink like Powerade like it was going out of style, but he never like exercised and burned it off. So all that extra mineral content,
Mhm.
that's supposed to be good for you when you're doing a lot of physical activity. Well, he's a couch potato like I am, and he wound up having a massive kidney stone that he had to go to the hospital. And yeah, I was oh God, yeah.
Well, I had surgery. Oh, back in 2013 or 2015 for kidney stones.
Ouch.
Um, it was a big one that wasn't coming out. Late in the summer, they put in a bypass stent so the urine could get around the stone.
Oh, Jesus
The
Christ.
bypass stent got infected.
Oh,
I got a super bug. I had to go back to the hospital. I was on super antibiotics for a couple weeks. Then it wasn't until October that they went ahead and did the surgery that finally took out the stent. But they did, it's called subcutaneous or something.
Yeah.
They basically just cut into the kidney.
Yep. That's
And they physically removed the stones. And the doctor told me he stopped counting after 50 stones.
Ouch.
what?
I'm sure it was one or two big ones and a lot of smaller ones. But yeah, but that was the right kidney. This
Do
is
they know why you're generating so many kidney stones, or
there's no definitive particular reason. I could drink more water, maybe. I do drink a decent amount of water, but could always drink more. It could be that I don't know. It could be too acidic. It could sometimes. One time before I'd gotten sick, they did note that some of my stones were uric acid stones, as opposed to most which are calcium, I think. So uric acid stones could be prevented if you keep your uric acid level decent, which usually that means they give you 4 giant horse pills of potassium or something to take every morning. But then after I got sick and everything was fine, so I was off the pill, and God knows what it is now, because it wasn't only uric acid. I did have some stones that were calcium too. There's really nothing to stop the calcium except change in diets, but I changed my diet. I started avoiding a lot of foods that are known to cause kidney stones, including spinach, which unfortunately was my favorite vegetable.
I love spinach.
So I had to stop
I fucking
eating
do.
spinach. Grits, which I used to like for breakfast. I haven't had grits. I haven't had spinach.
I've never. I kind of know what grits are, but I've never had them in my entire life.
And some other basic things. Basically, yeah, corn. Grits are just a type of corn. I really don't know why they're bad for kidney stones, but they're listed.
Corn?
Unfortunately, not having eating what's good for kidney stones and eating what's good for diabetes kind of leaves you with very few options.
It doesn't really mix very well,
Yeah. Like whenever I would talk to a nutritionist at the hospital, they're like, well, they'd rather I eat to avoid the diabetes, and they just kind of don't even worry about the kidney stone so much. Like, yeah, but if you were feeling the pain I was feeling, you'd be more worried about the kidney stone
Yeah.
diet than the diabetes. Because don't get me wrong, it scares me both ways, but the kidney stone pain is real and in my face immediately when I'm having the problem, whereas the diabetes is not good, but just, yeah, I could take medicines and whatnot. Oh, Cinnabon donated $10. Thank you, Cinnabon. I hope you feel better soon. Just a little something in case you have to call in one of those special late night nurses you have in New York to suck out the stones. Wow.
Yikes.
I didn't know that they had those nurses.
Yeah.
I will take a
I
look.
think that's the stones he's talking about.
Yeah, that was. You didn't get the Trump wing.
Anti-Tracker donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you, Anti-Tracker. There's just admitted, Bird, this is all fake news. You are trying to make people feel sorry for you before Matthew and I do our STD stream. I wish it was fake news. I wish it was fake news, Anti-Tracker. Are you going on soon or what? If you're going on soon, I can go listen.
He could also jump in and chat with you.
He could too. Yeah, he could jump in and
He
chat
could
with me.
very
It took
well.
me a
If
few
you
minutes.
wanted
I had to
to,
reset my
I'll put the
StreamYard.
link back in. Mama Price says what I need is a good argument.
Yeah, there you go.
She actually told me come on and yell at LDG to make me feel better, but LDG doesn't seem to be on.
Well, I figured that, you two wind up getting into it.
Yeah, it takes my mind off the pain if we get into a discussion, a dispute. Roxa says, you know what would relieve the pain, Bird of Prey? Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull stream. Wow.
Yeah, that's a whole different kind of pain.
John Aragi says blue spots, blue balls. Not the same. Not the same. And there you do, Tim Christ smiling. Jeff Franklin says, Roxanne, oh, don't you know it? Roxanne says, we're about to have dinner.
Don't you know it?
Yeah. Roxanne says, we're about to have dinner. Otherwise, I would, Bird of Prey. No problem. Enjoy your dinner, rock solid. Mike Richards says, you are truly evil too. Rock solid. Hi, Sassy. And rock solid says, yes, I am. Great. Now Ryan Johnson says, there's only one thing that can make this worse. A leaf blower. Oh my God. Yeah, it would. It would. And Thomas Potts says, what? Sorry, Tom. Yeah, so if you didn't hear, I've got, it seems like I've got some kidney stones. And I might be passing one soon. If I yell, you know what it is.
We won't question a thing. Well, maybe one or two things, but I didn't want to do that.
I don't feel it coming out.
Oh boy. Well, I seem to be visiting my favorite state right now, state of confusion. I am lost in this game. Like, I have no idea where I am.
Did you say game?
I'm playing Elite Dangerous right now.
Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Game.
I'm waiting for Baldur's Gate. Fucking 3 comes out at fucking midnight.
This is a game where the entire Milky Way galaxy seems to be mapped out, and it's 1-to-1 scale. So yeah, loads of fun.
But Baldur's Gate 3 should be dropping tonight, hopefully. I have been waiting.
I don't understand how that game can exist. They can simulate the entire galaxy.
Oh, you mean mine? I thought you were talking about Baldur's Gate.
The D&D franchises.
Resolute says, Bird of Prey, try to make yourself feel better. Think of all the suffering Anti-Checker is going to go through on Wednesday. I know.
I don't know. I would think they would pale in comparison, but I gave them some ideas on how to make it just a little bit worse. They didn't like it. They didn't like the idea of flaming hot ice cream. I just did a quick Google of spicy hot ice cream, and it came up with, actually, let me see if I can find it again. It was really funny. 1 second.
No. There it goes.
Oh, here it is. All right. It's called Respiro del Diavolo, meaning breath of the devil. It's made with Carolina Reapers. It's the world's hottest chili peppers. It looks terrible. It does not look appealing at all. It's kind of like a reddish pink color, but it's legit ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream would be spicy. Ice cream would just break my brain. Let's see.
Yeah, you called me cool for saying I wanted to sneak some some spicy ice cream for them to cool off on, quote unquote.
Joe Biden donated $1 and says it's Trump's fault for your stones. Vote for me and your stones won't be hard unless that's what you want. Number 22. Also, I can't remember number 22. And Moxley fan donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, Moxley fan.
Well, it's a thing. It's a thing.
Robert Rose says, hello again, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey, and Sassy. Birdo Prey, you're not trying to outdo Anti-Trigger and Pain. No, I never was. I actually never was. Thomas says, Birdo Prey would join Turtistan. No, I don't see that happening.
I thought you founded it.
Chris Burgess is the Uritor. Uritor, that's what attaches the kidney to the bladder. Very, very possible. That sounds right. Tiki of Doom says, Qapla, I need this anxious today. I needed this anxious. Well, I hope I'm not making you more anxious, Tiki. I'm glad it's relaxing you. Thomas is fallopian tube. No, it's not fallopian tube. Wesley 20 is Bird of Prey. Sorry to hear you have kidney stones. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, Moxley. Tiki says, sorry to hear about your kidney pain. Thank you. Mike Richards says, Bird of Prey, between the kidney and the bladder is the ureter. Ureter, not urethra, the ureter. Yeah, why do they make everything sound the same? Richie Pools says, hey, Bird of Prey, what's up? My heart rate, Richie. My heart rate and my pain levels. Let's see, what's the heart rate at? Maybe it's calmed down. Yeah, it's down to 110. was higher before. Need to calm it down at least another 10 points, hopefully. Where are we? Chris Burns says, sorry to hear you're suffering from kidney stones, Bird. They're never good. No, they never are. Thomas says, feel better. Thank you so much. Jeffrey Bird, I heard you cleaned AT's clock today. Yeah, in the steel cage on Rambling Canucks channel. Thomas Bond says, every symptom is COVID. It really is.
There's something I missed?
Just in general.
Did have to work today, so I mean.
LDG says, Bird, I hope you're okay. Thank you so much, LDG. First citizen of Kuroga. Richie Poole says, I blame Jeff Franklin for Bird's kidney stones. Wow.
He needs to get in here.
Did Jeff do something? Chris says, groin pain, kidney pain, bloody urine, cola-colored, and nausea are typical symptoms. At least those are the ones I always get. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Yeah. Jeff Franklin says, Richie Poole, yep, my fault yet again. LD says, urethra. The urethra is the last segment. Pancreatic membrane, that is certainly not what the thing between the bladder and the kidneys is called. Pissing sandpaper is not fun. No, I agree with that. It is not. Robert Rose's Bird of Prey. Years ago, many doctors discovered that 1 beer a day is better for flushing your kidneys than water. I know, Robert. Unfortunately, I can't drink beer. I don't like. It makes me like sick to my stomach to drink beer. I don't enjoy the taste of a beer. I wish I drank beer because beer is probably the best way to get past kidney stones. The alcohol kind of numbs the pain, at least makes you not care.
How about
and
ciders?
Drinking enough of it makes you piss like crazy.
I like ciders myself.
Sliders.
Ciders.
What?
Not sliders.
Sliders.
I like eating sliders too, but sliders with cider is pretty good.
Sliders with cider. Oh my god. That just fucking puts horrible images in my fucking head.
Mike Richards said, shame on you too, Jeff Franklin. Jeff says, Mike Richards, I can't help myself. Richie Poole says, I'm off the pill. Birdo Prey. Did I say I'm off the pill?
You kind of did.
Probably did, yeah.
You were off the horse pills, yeah.
Jeff Franklin says, Richie Poole, he caught that too. Great. Thomas Potts says, one temperature scanner at work said my temperature was 105.9. The other scanner was my usual 97.3. They need Project Prometheus installed.
Oh, no!
Right. And then, thank you, Cinnabon, again for that donation. Jeff Franklin says, oh, dear God, no. Yeah. That Project Prometheus can standardize the temperatures of the thermometers. Thermometers. I'd be down with that.
Thermometers.
Thomas Potts says, Richie Poole, you can add it to the quotes. Anti-Tracker with his $5 super chat. Thank you again, Anti-Tracker. Wanting me to admit it's fake news. It is not. I wish it was.
Did he just say that?
Well, he did, but I read it out of order because it was a super chat.
Oh, I thought I saw it just pop up now.
No, I'm like, typically 10 minutes behind in chat. So.
Oh.
Jeff Franklin says, Thomas Potts, you really do want to bring the end of the world on, don't you? And it was his super chat receipt.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Thomas says yes to Jeff Franklin. Richie Poole says romanticizing The Kidney Stone, starring Berto Prey and Kathleen Turner. Yeah.
Romancing
the kidney stone. Remember
What I
romancing the stone?
I thought I said romancing.
No,
What I
not
said-
really. Romanticizing or something. Came a
romancing
little
the
weird.
Kidney
But we
Stone.
understand. You're in pain, so we'll
I think
excuse
the
it.
word you're looking for is romanticizing.
Starring Berto Prey and Kathleen Turner. Yeah, he'd pay to see that movie. Thank you, Richie Poole.
I have that movie on VHS. That just weird.
Dude,
Resident Evil-
what was the second? There was a sequel too. It was Romancing the Stone and what else?
Jewel of the Nile.
Jewel of the Nile, right?
I have that too. That movie was actually really good. I like that one.
Resident
George
Evil,
Wilder.
Berto Prey.
I remember watching
Low carb, low starch is what they told me. Basically, I'm never supposed to have potatoes again. Yeah, that's not going to work for me.
I like my potatoes. Leave my potatoes alone.
Thomas Potts says, yep, to anti-tracker. Admiral Saval says,
Ook, bird.
ook.
I think it's me.
Yeah,
Whoa!
it's annoying. Thank you, Admiral. I put
Almost
in the
flew
link.
right into a sun. That would have been not cool.
Jeff Frank says, anti-tracker is the October surprise.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know if I'd know how to take that.
Oh, he's at work. Anti-tracker's at work right now.
Oh,
Just
is that why
lurking.
he's not bothering to come in?
Gotcha. Chris versus Bird of Prey, I have a question. Do you drink any sweetened soda drinks? Fructose has been shown to increase urinary excretion of calcium oxalate and uric acid, thus increasing the risk of stones. I drink like one soda a day.
I like live on soda. I'm shocked I haven't gotten kidney stones yet. If that's the case.
I do have a week. I don't usually drink the whole soda, but I need like a few sips a day. Now I used to drink several gallons a day, like an unholy amount. I used to drink. I've cut way back from what I used to drink.
Anti-tracker has set a time and place to be, but he did not put AM or PM.
Why is that so far away?
Steve Santo. Oh, Qapla, my friend from my web forum, says, what's up, Bob? Kidney stones, Steve. Kidney stones and a beautiful Jeep. You
The
have
word of
as
the
your
day
avatar.
is kidney stones.
Richie Poole says LDG is here. Yeah, well, he wants me to argue something. Hannah Trigger says, Vertebrae in all seriousness, thoughts and prayers, and maybe I'll send you the one chip challenge. No, don't.
The one chip challenge.
It will be thrown away. It will be thrown away outside.
Enticing as that sounds.
Sci-fi guy says romancing this kidney stone, lol. And thank you again, Moxley fan 20. Mike Richards says good one to sci-fi guy. Thomas Watts says anti-trigger Rambling Canuck made a video of you versus Bird of Prey in WWE. It's obviously fake. No, it's not obviously fake. Thank you. Monty, salute.
You could always challenge any trekker to a hair match.
Well, I'm not challenging to a hair match.
Why? You already have the advantage. You just got to win. Even if you lose, you got nothing to lose up top.
I don't know what a hair match is, but
basically, you wrestle. In WWE, it's like a wrestling match, but the loser loses his hair.
Oh, that's
Donald Trump did that with Vince McMahon a few years back. It was really funny. It's one of the WrestleMania events.
That's where that $70,000 went. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, right.
Resolute Germ says it's nowhere here as bad as Stones, but Anti-Tracker and Matthew are such lightweights. They will be sobbing like babies.
Like babies, he says.
We'll see.
Oh, I couldn't do what they're doing. Forget that noise.
I mean, I'm gonna be watching it regardless. So I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm gonna watch it in one form or another. I'm sure.
Anti-Tracker agrees with Resolute Germ. And he says, Thomas, all Kuroga news is fake news. Sci-Fi Guys is Mike Richards. Richie Poole deserves the credit for that one. Really funny. And Mike Richards says, Richie Poole romancing the kidney stone put me on the floor. And a couple of choice emojis.
But it is romantic.
Resolute says, Anti-Trigger not true. We curate the news to the Kurogan public. So the Kurogan public only gets the highest quality facts. I agree.
Quality facts. Bro, I got some facts here, bro.
Richie Poole says, Mike Richards, glad to be of service. Anti-Trigger is Resolute, so that's what you call it. Yes. See, people don't want to be overwhelmed with facts, Anti-Trigger. Sci-Fi Guys is vertebrae. What about non-alcoholic beer? Would that help? No, it's not the alcohol. It's the taste and smell and skunkiness of beer, alcohol or not. I
gotta agree. I'm not really much of a beer fan either.
I can't do it. I can't drink alcohol at all.
Well, I can drink alcohol. I just don't like beer.
Yeah, I mean, last time I was drunk, I was like probably 21, probably 20 plus years ago. And only for the fact that I was 21. I don't know.
Carlo is sending good thoughts. Thank you so much, guys. And I'll be honest, just laying here on my side, talking to you, a good deal of the pain has passed. So I'm guessing that I just have to probably get it from the bladder out, which, while it's annoying and painful, is generally less painful than when it's in the kidney to the bladder area. Or maybe it'll come back once I sit back up, back down. But for right now, for the moment, I'm actually not in pain. So that is a blessing.
That's a plus.
That is a blessing. Considering what I was in when I started this, I'm shocked. Carlos is sending good thought. Thank you again, Carlo. Springtime says hello. Hello, Springtime. Actually said hi. Hello. Cinnabon says Project Prometheus would have compressed your kidney stone by 99.999% by now. You know what? I would, if it could, I would take it. I would take it. Thomas Buttons vertebrae likes to romance his stones? ? I did used to, when I used to pass them, I'd put them in a plastic baggie and I'd name them, and I would call my friend who was with me when I passed the stone once, and I would it's my child, because they used to say that passing a kidney stone is worse or as bad as giving birth, as close to men will feel to giving birth. So I used to joke with my friend, who at the time was not yet a mother. So I'd say yes, I was naming my kidney stones. I was giving them names like they were children.
You are Boris. Get it right.
This is what I'm calling Greta. Oh, God.
Jeff Franklin's with Bird of Prey. Do you need Cybock to take your pain? Yes. Yes, in fact, I put that in the description. Maybe I misspelled Cybock. I thought it started with a C. But yes, if Cybock could take my pain away, that would be really, really great. I'll totally follow him to the center of the universe or the galaxy in a starship. Whatever he needs. Just take 10 more. if Dr. McCoy could give me a pill and grow me some kidneys that don't get stones, that would be great too.
I'd rather
Either
go that
one.
route than the Cybock route. I'm sorry. I mean, like, I don't think Cybock, I mean, that's kind of like just being a slave bird. I mean, like, what everything you just described there, I'd go to McCoy first. 100%.
Kuroga's all about
Well,
that.
you know,
celebrity
beggars
business,
can't be
though.
choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. Sci-fi guy is lolling at Cinnabon. Carlos says, I'm at work, but not at home. But not at home. So you're at real work? You're at work? Resolute says, Anti-Checker, I'll have you know that the facts are quality checked by the finest team led by our Minister of Truth, Alexander. Alexander is Minister of Propaganda, but he can be Minister of Truth too. Sure, why not? Why not? Anti-Checker says, yeah, you're Minister of Truth, in quotes. Actor says, Bird of Prey, I had one acute renal colic. That was one of the worst pains I ever felt. Luckily, I was never hospitalized again for the same illness. Well, I'm not sure what a renal colic is, but I will tell you that, yeah, kidney pains are no joke. So I'm glad you didn't have to go through it again. I really had hoped I wouldn't either, but well, hopefully hospitalization is not in my future. But I'd hope that kidney stones would have done after they did that surgery. But once they told me after they looked at my CAT scan last time I was in the hospital and said I had stones in both kidneys, I knew it was only a matter of time. Hector says, I was this close to verbally assaulting the x-ray technician when he asked me to stop moving. Oh my God. Yeah, that's basically impossible when you're in pain. Daniel's Hot Topics. Qapla, Daniel's Hot Topics. Welcome
Hi,
to
what's
the
up?
stream.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing, Bird?
Been better, Daniel. I got having some kidney stone problems. It was the reason for the stream. But I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah. So, hey, do you think, did you hear Stargate's coming back? Well, possibly.
I saw that it's people were talking about it.
Oh, do tell. Like to hear
What
about this.
details do you know?
Well, you know, they're saying that the writers are getting together with MGM, and they're possibly talking about it.
Well, they've been talking about it for a while. And it's
Are we talking a remake or
No. They're talking about a whole new series.
Oh, okay.
Well, the whole thing is interesting, and Brad Wright's been talking to MGM for about a year now, because he made kind of the announcement about a year ago that said, "Hey, we might have new things on the horizon. So I'm going to talk to people at MGM and see what's going on." But Corona happened, so shit got fucked up all over the industry. So I don't know if there's supposedly in the middle of the talks when shit went down. But I think they're gonna go for it, and why not? I mean, it's a win-win, I think.
Well, I hope so. I was kind of unsatisfied with Stargate Universe. I mean, it was.
I didn't think
okay,
it was
but
bad. It was all right. You know, I mean, but it had.
After I rewatched it, it was a little better, but I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's got its own flair. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. Flair. And,
I got to thank Dr. Nick for a $1 donation. He says, hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Bird of Prey, I'll remove your kidney with the help of my friend, Dr. Zoidberg. Wow. That is a scary proposition. But thank you for the donation, Dr. Nick.
But he was your lead medical practitioner in Kuroga.
And here's our Minister of Propaganda. Alexander, it's been so long.
Oh, no. Get the momos.
No.
Well, in Kuroga, they call that news.
Hey,
How have you been, Alexander? It's been so long since I've seen you on the stream.
tired. I was working 50 or 60 hours in the grocery, and this is not like the parking where I was able to be on the internet at the same time. So that's the point. I'm here.
Well, congratulations. You're making some money, I guess.
Yes, but I'm more tired than when I was in the parking. By the way, the parking, like they live the employee temporarily because we are now in the red zone for coronavirus. So I don't work anymore for the park. I don't work right now for the parking, but this is temporary. They send them my slip about the fact that I'm not an employee of the parking until that the parkings are reopened. But it's if people want to have like jobless help, and I don't need because I have a job. So the crazy butcher of the frozen North French district. No, that's not bad. The crazy communist butcher from Quebec.
Hail, Kuroga.
I will go search on Diet Pepsi. I'm coming back.
Resolute Germs is anti-tracker. Nice sidestep on the fat joke. Yeah, because Resolute said that the video that Rambling Canuck put up had to be a fake because anti-tracker wasn't that thin.
Fake news, bro.
Anti-tracker says, heck, read the comments. I fully admit I was that thin. I wish I was that thin. And the Diet Pepsi is here.
Yeah.
So that is a real Alexander stream.
Well, speaking of a drink that'll cause kidney stones, holy crap.
No, Alexander is blessed, I
Best
guess.
bottle I've ever seen.
He drinks ketchup, chips, and Pepsi, and he doesn't have to worry about kidney stones.
Product placement. Wait a minute. Is that Dorito bag 30 years old?
No, it's just Canadian.
That's a Canadian one?
Ketchup.
So they use 30-year-old wrappers?
Now this is official. The spirits I receive all now. I have 26. So the two mistakes that were in German, it's fixed right now. And even received the spirit returns from Dynamite. Of everything from the spirits, I have it. Chips.
Actress says, let's hope all those rocks don't end up breaking the Gelogia machine's turbo pump. Yeah, that would be a problem. Daniel, you got anything you want to talk about? I hope we didn't cut you off.
Did he hear us?
I don't know.
Well, first of all, yeah, I gotta say, I really miss Stargate Universe, man. I love Stargate Universe so much, and I hated it when they canceled it. You know what I mean? That was a really good show.
Just put it this way: I was way more upset they canceled Dark Matter than Stargate Universe.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I love Dark Matter.
That show.
I rewatched some of Stargate Universe a few years ago, giving it another chance, and I was like, "Oh my god, it still didn't get any better." But I understand some people really liked it. I wasn't one of them, but hey, I would take it over Discovery.
Issue.
I would take it over Picard.
Absolutely.
I would take it over Lower Decks. It's just, probably today I would say, oh, it's not so bad. But back when we had so many other options, it was like,
I wouldn't even compare it to Lower Decks because to me, Lower Decks is something you compare to like South Park or.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why
Futurama.
people compare this fucking show or are so critical on this damn show. It's like it's a romp. That's what it is.
Yeah.
100%. It's a romp.
And the one episode I saw, I was entertained. I didn't think.
I mean, that's some of it hits with me really hard. Some of it I just fucking don't like. And I mean, even the last episode. Last episode was all right. The episode before it, I didn't like as much, but everybody fucking loved it. But 5 and 6, I fucking loved 5 and 6. You know, and 10. We'll see what the next episode brings. Who knows? So I mean, this is the series finale. So hopefully, there's a cliffhanger or something.
Carlo Albanese.
Maybe they'll bring someone in for the cliffhanger. Who knows?
Richie Poole says Sissopre might have something to say about the relative pain levels between giving birth and passing a kidney stone. Well, she had a C-section. So, I mean...
Yeah, when they cut a Dutch, it's a whole different world, dude. They literally take your intestines out, put them on the side sometimes to get the baby. Yeah, it's the reason why.
I don't think they had to do that.
Oh.
In a heartbeat. It was a scheduled C-section.
Well, I mean, all C-sections are different.
They didn't have any labor.
That's the main reason why they don't let men in or their significant others in during birth, during a C-section, is because you would get the perceived notion that you're harming them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sure
my dad was
something
in.
to do with that. They're performing surgery. They don't want.
My dad was in the room when my mom had a C-section.
Well, I mean, this is.
And
I mean, I'm talking about now. I mean,
Right.
even with my kid, they told me I couldn't go in, and this is 2008. So I mean, what within the last 10 years, 12 years.
Maybe.
In 1980 for Sissopre's birth, Dad was there for that too. And then when Sissopre gave birth, she was able to have a friend be in the room with her as well.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, like normally they stopped it. Even in Illinois, they just like, no, you can't do it. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I was like, okay, and then they're like, well, this is the reason why is because sometimes they have to remove other things. You know what I'm saying, to get to the baby sometimes, and someone might perceive that as being hurt. You know, if you're
killing
not.
her. Thomas
Not
Potts says Sissopre might throw a stone at you now. But she always might throw a stone at me instead of a donut. Carlos is yes at work, working pop aisle in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Pop, I guess soda aisle. At first I was thinking like frozen pops, but now I think he means soda.
True.
Residue germs is vertebrae. First rule of propaganda: never admitted propaganda. Oh, I wasn't.
First rule of
Mark
Corona.
Andy,
That reminds me of the first rule of smuggling. If they think you're the most famous smuggler in the world, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Mark Andy yells Cree.
Jaffa Cree.
Dr. Nick, thank you again, Dr. Nick.
Shova.
Residue germs is a group of writers made a pitch over a year ago. MGM is considering it. There is a change.org petition.
Yeah, the guys from the podcast finally put it up. I'm in their Discord. I've been following the podcast before they were a podcast. They were like another channel for that, what they were called before. But I was with them before. I found it again.
To be on there.
Yeah, and they're pretty cool guys, man. Both of them. I've talked to them both quite a few times. And I'm in their Discord. I drop in every once in a while and see what's going on. But they don't really put out videos much. They're not as much as they used to.
Actor says SGU got better at the end, but it was already too late to avoid cancellation.
MCU at me.
Well, I mean, SGU just had its own flair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't just the normal type of Stargate. It was more like DS9 Stargate.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I hear the new script they're making has SG-1, Atlantis, and SGU in it all together. They're going to work on a way to bring the Stargate universe people back.
Yeah, they said they were going to address the Destiny problem because really it is a problem. But as long as you get to see Carter or fucking, I don't know if Richard Dean Anderson will come back as 4-star General O'Neill.
Did you see Richard Dean Anderson in the last?
President O'Neill. There you go.
In the last few episodes of Stargate Universe, O'Neill really he didn't look that great. I mean,
no, he was definitely starting to get up there in age and weight. And yeah, I mean, like, don't doubt he might not come back. Who knows? It'll be like 4-star General O'Neill.
He could come back as President O'Neill, and he created the Space Force.
Let's take one more run through the orifice. What do you think?
Carter's so hot.
This is
Carter, Amanda Tapping. A lot of people give Amanda Tapping is probably like my favorite sci-fi female lead. Period. I mean, there's so much of her, and her
kicked ass, and
I mean, her character grows. You know what I'm saying? She becomes you see her getting smarter and smarter. But I mean, if it wasn't for Daniel or Carter, like they'd be dead in the water. You know what I mean? Like straight dead in the water. I mean, Daniel learned how to decipher it. Carter learned how to build it. And that's pretty much what SG-1. That's how they survived. It's like Daniel, describe this role. This says blah 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah, I like it how Daniel just talks really, really, really fast.
Yeah.
And what is the number 5 near to the name of Carlo Albanese? What's that?
Oh, Carlo is a member of the channel now. I now have channel memberships.
Ah, yes, you can have it.
Oh. There's a join button.
I mean, it should be. Definitely interesting. I mean, I'd love to see it. But I mean, Amanda Tapping, like I said, she's probably my favorite sci-fi female lead, and just because she's amazing. I mean, the character is amazing, and it's like in an episode when like Samantha cries, like whoever made her cry was gonna fucking pay. Oh my god.
Richie Poole says, "What I need is for O'Brien to lock onto those stones and beam them out."
Resolute Germ. Tapping was never above a 6, even her prime. You know what? That's true. I mean, she's not like the hottest woman. Okay, I mean, she's great. She's great looking. She's not like ugly. I mean, but I mean, like just the character is amazing. I hear. Does she play a villain in another series? I think she plays a villain in some other series.
And Mark Gallagher, yes, Lenin. This is Lenin. Yes, this is a picture of Lenin.
What the fuck are you? What? I don't even know what the hell's going on.
And he asks us Mark has a picture of Lenin in the background.
Oh, Lenin, okay. The Ori, right? That's what I'm saying. And Robert's not wrong there, dude. I mean, Stargate has better technology than fucking Star Trek. I mean, like they have the ancients have devices that the Star Trek would die to have. You know what I'm saying? Like they won the game, and I don't know, and then to ascend and I don't know, it just got crazy. But I mean, like if you have technology that you can transform fucking worlds by playing a video game, dude. I mean, like that shit is like next level shit. There's nothing in Star Trek outside of like the Q or something like that has the technology that has that power, and that way Star Trek's more of a realistic show, as where Stargate's like, oh, the ancients can heal you by touch. They can take away your voice. They can ascend. They can fucking make machines so powerful and wonderful in cities like fucking that create their own wormholes. I mean, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit. I mean, the Stargate still has the fastest drives in sci-fi. They travel galaxies in a week. Fucking in a week. I mean, that's insane to go across that void. They're like, well, the Daedalus will be here in a week. What, dude? Fuck you for real? Dude, they crossed the vast spans between two galaxies. The Daedalus is going to be there that quick. Now, you're talking about like 90 times what Voyager had to go back to get home. Just lengthwise. I mean, the fucking Daedalus would have been fucking back to Earth in fucking a day where Voyager was at. It's like, it just makes crazy. You know, it's crazy. I mean, the ancients had way better technology than Star Trek ever did, and that's just bottom line. You know, and even with the Stargates themselves, you know, I mean, like Iconian gates. But my theory is that the Iconians are Stargate's ancients.
And Indy Tiger says, was out of work for a week with kidney stones. Now I know what the torture is like. Drink plenty of water. Thank you so much, Indy Tiger. I'm so sorry you had to ever go through something like that. But
the Indy Tiger also says, I love Terrell Rothery. And you know what? That is probably one of the best, if not the saddest Stargate episodes in SG-1 was Heroes, where she dies. And I mean, that episode is just brilliantly done. And you brilliant.
I had to think about what you were talking about there for a second.
Yeah, it's where Heroes is where she dies. You know, but you don't know she dies until the end. You know what I'm saying? Where they kind of keep it a secret and they kind of beat around the bush and they kind of tell you what happens. And then at the very end, you find out it was her, and you're just like, oh my fucking God. Like, I mean, like, that was a very, very sad episode, but probably one of the best episodes, I think, of SG-1. And it's 2 episodes. I think in Heroes is a 2-parter. But amazing. That's like, I think I put that up there with like their Inner Light type of episode.
Yeah.
I agree, Thomas. Regular Coke is the best choice.
Not that Cuban uncut shit that you get on the market.
Asian Muslim or sorry.
Or you got to do the Scarface, like, that pizza chit. I never trust him.
Indy Tiger got a kick out of the preview for Next Lower Decks when the Exocom shows up.
No.
Said his name.
Someone disgusting give $1.
Yeah, they have an Exocomp and blah, blah, blah. Let's see where they go with this shit. I don't know.
Cinnamon Bunny says, I thought he was changing his shirt. I'm disappointed. Daniels. You'd be disappointed in Daniels. People change their shirt.
That'd be cool if they brought Daniels back. You know, I mean, and we were talking, I was on a Facebook group, and I was thinking of what character would be best to bring back into Lower Decks. Gary 7.
That'd be funny.
Imagine what you can do.
If they did it right.
Yeah, if they did it right, I mean, it would be great to bring us a Gary 7 episode in.
And Richie Poole was also in the room when Derek was born by C-section, but he was behind the sheet and didn't see any of it. And Carlo Albanese is laughing about soda. And Momo donated $1.
Dun, 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 dun.
What is wrong with Lenin? He was my idol. Hail Lenin, hail a communist Quebec, hail Karoga. I don't know.
He does not like that. Just want to trick people.
Cinnabon Bunny says, not really. You could say about how bad the Destiny crashed into a sun. Problem solved. I don't think that would solve the problem. Indy Tiger says we called it that sometimes, right? I don't know what that was about. Resolute says Amanda Tappings was never above a 6, even in prime. I would disagree. I know you guys spoke about it already. I'd say at least a 7 or 8.
Yeah,
Cinnamon says cult IDs. Carlo says all hail Karoga and the great bird of prey. Thank you, Carlo. Resolute says that's both looks and acting ability. Wow. Quite the critic. Andy Tiger loves Terrell Rothery in Stargate. I don't know who that is.
Janet, she was the doctor. Yes, she was.
Oh, okay, yes.
She was okay. She wasn't.
Son of a bitch. Still Santa. Rock Solid's Bird of Prey. What's more painful, kidney stones, new trek, or watching one of my videos? Kidney stones. Thank you again, Momo. Marcus Galaxy is doing coke regularly.
Well,
Momo the Challenger, you are disgusting.
orange shirt bad, bro.
Cheeky of Doom for Cinnabon, and I think it's orange too. Orange shirt bad. Oh, that's where you got it. Okay. Cinnabon is lolling. Jeff Franklin says Lower Decks is just a stream of memorberries and bad comedy. Robert Green says, sup people, just got up from my food coma. Very cool, Robert. Very cool. Tiki of Doom says prefers Ringo.
Whoa.
Richie Poole says Jeff Franklin, I tend to agree. There are way too many references to past Trek in Lower Decks. And Thomas Potts says, what happened to your Lower Decks review? I put it up. I put it up as a live stream. It should be there. This week's Lower Decks review was a live stream, but it's up. Marcus Gallagher says, oh my God, Amanda is an asterisk in her heyday. Is that a capital 8? Is an asterisk?
I mean, she's not a bad looking woman. She's not ugly by any means.
An 8. Okay, an 8. Yeah. And Tiki of Doom says Ringo and Lars from Metallica are the best drummers ever.
Ringo was in Metallica?
I don't know.
I
have no
No, Lars is a good drummer. Okay, Lars is the master of the offbeat, but I mean, he's not the best technical drummer there is. Definitely not by a long shot. He's good, but not like phenomenally good.
But with that, guys, I think I'm going to try to get to bed and hopefully sleep this off.
So we'll see you in about 3 hours or so.
Yeah, a few hours, hopefully, at least. Thank you all for coming and for helping me get through this. I honestly don't know what tomorrow will bring. I will try to post on Twitter or on my channel. If there's some reason I can't do a stream, I'll let you guys know. I'll give you some type of update best I can.
All right.
Hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst.
Yeah,
so thank you all again. Before we go, Tim Christ, anything you want to say?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
You're always welcome. Ensign Ricky.
Working on some new stuff when I get a chance. I'm back to 6 days a week, though. Kind of sucks, but I have a hurricane coming here, so we'll see what happens with this next hurricane that's going to hit us, because we just got done with a hurricane like 2 weeks ago, and there's another one coming our way. So I don't know if we're going to evacuate or how bad it's going to be. Supposedly it's supposed to hit this other hurricane that's down there and become like this super hurricane that is supposed to fucking be super devastating, and I might have to run. But I don't know. But other than that, I've got working stuff. I'm working on my templates now because I'm going to do random reviews. And I've got about 22 different franchises picked out and a random number generator. And I'm just going to do random reviews. All the shows I like, such as, Stargate or Star Trek or Battlestar, Babylon, Dark Matter, everything. I got everything out there. Even Burn Notice, The Blacklist, and Orphan Black, which are 3 shows I absolutely adore. So we'll see where it goes. And
be safe from the hurricanes, and good luck.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just hoping it's not as bad as they're saying it's going to be.
Alexander, anything you want to say before we go?
I want to say, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And also, I want to say, and I'm back, and I want to say Asian Muslim wife born in USSR is the best choice. And fuck you, Momo the Challenger.
Whoa! Do you have anything to say to Momo personally?
Momo Challenger, go fuck yourself.
Damn.
Wow.
Some fighting words.
Momo Challenger, you're disgusting. Momo Challenger, nobody trusts you. Let the people alone. We'll never do you challenge.
And Daniel's Hot Topics. Anything you'd like to say before we go?
Okay, thanks for having me on, Bird. You're awesome. You're the best. I love being here and talking to you, man. It really calms me down after a long, hard day.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Glad to have you.
And you know what? Are you still into gaming?
Not nearly as much as I used to.
Oh yeah. Well, what are you playing now?
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, mostly.
You'd be crashing planes here and there, you know.
Yeah, I usually stream.
So far, So far, he's got about. I think he's got like 40 or 50 confirmed kills, and it's not even a war game.
I just like to fly, just like to see scenery.
And wave at people in their front room windows.
What are you playing these days, Daniel?
What are you playing?
Yeah. You know, I don't play any games anymore. I gotta get myself a new system. But all the new systems today kind of suck, you know. PS4 has no good stuff, you know.
You might as well wait till the PS5.
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. I've got a few decent games.
I mean, I'm all PC, so I usually play like Overwatch or Battlefield. Last game I played that was really good, Wasteland 3. Very, very, very fun.
Like, I'll get a PS4 if they... What?
I said I think Wasteland's on PS4 or PS5 as well. But yeah, I mean, it's another month or so before the systems come out or something like that? I mean, they're not too far off.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll get PS4 or something if they come out with like the old GTA games, because I really miss those, you know.
Yeah, I like the old school ones too. I mean, it's hard to get them now because I mean, even on Steam, I think you can get them on Steam.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
But I'm waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to hopefully drop tonight. And Baldur's Gate 3 will be amazing. If you like Divinity Original Sin 2 or you like turn-based RPG combat where, you know, you build your dudes up and it's all turn tile-based. And Dungeons & Dragons, Baldur's Gate 3 will be amazing. There's going to be like a lot of choices. Supposedly they have actual sexual encounters in the game. All sorts of shit they brought in there from the D&D. You could be a drow. I want to make a drow. And
Rock Solids that the PS5 is coming out November 12th.
November 12th, yeah. Sounds right.
Thank you, Carlo. Have a wonderful night, everyone, says Carlo. And Thomas misses Bird of Prey playing Grand Theft Auto. So I still have it installed, I think. But I just haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, Vice City and San Andreas are the best.
On Thursday, I will become.
The time of it.
I will take an abonnement to Berto Pre-Child.
I mean, I have all the crazy thing is that even on my phone now, I have all my Nintendo games. Like I have all these. I have like literally 30,000 games on my cell phone. Like just all ROMs for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Sega Master System. So if I'm ever bored or stuck, I can just play fucking ROMs on my phone. And but I mean, like, yeah, I mean, it's amazing to think that like I can fit 20 years or like, you know, almost the entirety of my childhood, like all the video games that ever came out within like 32 gigabytes. Like my whole life back then was the sum of 32 gigabytes, you know, and that's just crazy to even think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know. It's like,
surprised it takes that much.
Yeah, I mean, like, think of like your whole childhood. Every Nintendo game, every Genesis game, Sega Genesis, Sega 32, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx 16, everything up into the PlayStations can all be held on like 32 gigabytes, which is insane. When you start
And
getting
with that, guys, I think that's where we're going to end it. Thank you again all for coming. Thank you for the well wishes. I will try to keep up and let you guys know what's going on tomorrow. Jim Henry says best wishes, better pray, not looking to future kidney stones. Get those pain meds. Well, even pain meds are a problem for me. Roxanne says mama says emulation is the devil.
the
The
devil.
devil, Birdo Prey. I know. But it's a decision everybody must make for themselves. Thank you all again for coming and hearing me complain about my pain and hanging out. But time to get some sleep, or at least try
Yeah, get
to.
some sleep, Bird. I think we'll be on JJ's stream. JJ does a Monday night stream.
Okay.
So
guys, if you want to put in the link against Ricky or whatever.
I don't
free.
have the link on me. Yeah, I'd have to go
okay.
over. Yeah, because I wish you can put chat into effing StreamYards, but they don't have no option. It sucks.
Okay. Well, Qapla all. Bird out.
And
Good
don't
night.
do the Momo challenge.